So here I've got the 2017 Flow Nexus binding. This comes in two configurations, hybrid and fusion. So the options you get essentially mean that you can either have this option here, which is your fusion. Now this is going to sit nicely and it's more for traditional Flow users. Lock it up tight. You can use it as a side entry if you want, but it's not as well designed as the hybrid option, which allows you to basically use it as a side entry binding if you're sort of still getting used to the Flow system. Now this is normal mountain binding and it uses a plastic chassis, so it's quite lightweight. It's got a little aluminium in there for a little more response, but it's quite a forgiving binding overall. Uses a glass-filled uniback, so this is a lightweight one-piece high back, and it's got EVA padding on here, and it's got a little bit of give in it as well, so a nice playful 5 out of 10 kind of flex. Now this binding uses the traditional Flow system, so the high back goes down, and kick your foot in, bring her up, lock her in, right away. It also has a rocker base plate. Now this base plate has minimal contact with the board and it channels the power where you essentially put the power. So it has the corners and this basically promotes natural flex of the board. It also uses Flow's bank beds. These are really nice full length canted foot beds, 2.5 degrees. Better energy transfer and more comfortable for wider stances, but also reduces chatter and improves dampening on harsh impacts. The Nexus also features LSR buckles. Now these are locking slap ratchets and you can lock them down, they won't go anywhere, keep it nice and positioned so you've got that comfortable setup. But if you do want to do anything, pop it open, you can loosen it up, tighten it up, lock it up again, and this comes on both. So really high quality binding here. This binding is generally suited towards beginners, advanced riders, anyone that's just looking to ride a really comfortable, great value all mountain binding. There's no real sort of ability that wouldn't suit this. The only thing this wouldn't really do is if you wanted to spend a long time in the park, hitting boxes and rails, or you're going into some really advanced backcountry riding. Otherwise, it's incredibly versatile, and this is the 2017 Flow Nexus binding.